Now, just a quick disclaimer before we jump into the video. I am by no means a professional in this field, in health and fitness. By no means personal trainer, nothing like that. I'm just an average mum sharing with you what I do to try and stay the healthiest and fittest as I can be. Just what makes me be a better mum, wife, friend at the end of the day. With that being said, let's jump into the video. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I thought today I'd do a bit of a sit down chat with you and just sort of go through what I do, the things that I personally do to try and stay fit and healthy whilst being obviously a busy mum. So if you're new to my channel, I have a 6-year-old son named Bentley and an 8-month-old daughter named Harper. So obviously an 8-month-old keeps you very busy, but I'm going to go through things with you today that, well, I've been doing for years that keep me fit and healthiest I can be. So firstly, I'm going to start off with working out. Working out is something I really enjoy. Now, I work out primarily for the mental side of it, for the way it makes me feel mentally. I'm a better mother, a better wife, just a better person in general when I've worked out. So, and this video is not, I haven't got any crazy, super weird and wonderful tips and tricks. I'm just telling you what I do, and this is a no-brainer. Anyone can literally do these things. So I'm going to talk firstly about the working out because I'm very passionate about exercise and moving your body for the mental health benefits that comes along with that. A lot of people would probably get discouraged with working out because it might be taking a while to see results or change in your body. I remember once a few years ago now, my sister saying to me, you know, like about not seeing the change quick enough, and that with her actual physique, her body. And the one thing I can say to that, and the one thing I replied to her with was, you know, if you just don't think of that, like fully get that out of the equation, don't think of expecting to see a change, like results like that. Just go in every day, whether it be the gym, you know, a room at home, workout room at home, whatever. Just go in there and just focus on each day. Like, so you're in there for a half an hour workout or a 45-minute workout, whatever it may be. Just focus on that workout that day. Don't think of, you know, oh, month's time, oh, you know, look at it like that, because then you will get discouraged. Like I would have got discouraged years ago if I thought like that. So I just focus on every day, you know, what I'm doing that particular day. And then if you just continue to do that, and if you're eating right, looking after your body in the other obviously ways as well, obviously diet's very important, but yeah, if you just look at it like that, go in each day for your workout and just focus on that workout for that day. Don't be even thinking, don't have any expectations, don't be thinking of the results, because that, yeah, it'll just shut you right down. I just go in there each day, do the workout, it's done. Then you come back the next day, you do the workout. Before you know it, it's done. And what keeps bringing me back to the workouts is it's very hard because my husband, Kelvin, he does not work out. We're completely different in that sense. Yeah, but for me, and I tell him, you just go in there, do it, and then after it, you'll be so thankful. It's what comes after, like all the endorphins and stuff that are released during your workout. That's what makes me keep coming back day and day again, because I know how I feel after I've completed that workout. Yes, like everybody, and don't let anybody tell you any different. It's not something I'm you know, jump up with excitement and to head into the workout room and do a workout. It's something that I think over in my head. For years I've been doing this, so I'll well and truly know how I feel after I'm finished the workout. So that's what keeps me on track. because I know that feeling. I know how good you feel after you're sweaty, your heart rate's been up. Yeah, it's the best feeling ever, and it lasts for quite a while. So that's how I've sort of kept at it for all these years. Now, when I first started out, I only ever walked. Like when I was pregnant with my son Bentley, I only ever walked around the block with my dog and him, and then I did the odd Pilates sort of at home. But that, for me, is a hard thing for me to do because it's so slow paced. I like the fast, you know, heart rate up, sweating, out of breath sort of workouts for me. But I do love to stretch, though. I really look forward to the stretch after my workout's complete. Do that 5-10 minute quick stretch, and yeah, that's very rewarding. But yeah, so I started out walking. Well, Bentley would be 9 this December. So yeah, walking for the first couple of years with him. And then I think he maybe was about 3 and a half, and I come across Sarah's Days workouts, quick 15-minute workouts on YouTube. So I used to have a treadmill, so I just sort of went on the treadmill and did Sarah's workouts, and then did that probably for 6 months. And then I come across Fitness Blender on YouTube, a beautiful, lovely married couple, and yeah, and I got really interested, sucked into their workouts, and they just kept bringing me back day in, day out to their workouts. So yeah, I really enjoyed their workouts. And then probably did that for a year, and meanwhile I had my treadmill still, so I was doing a bit of that and a bit of the workouts, my fitness blenders. And then I come across Heather Robertson. Now, if you haven't seen Heather Robinson's videos on YouTube, you're completely missing out, because I'm telling you, this woman, I mentioned Heather to one of my really close girlfriends, and she thoroughly enjoyed her as well, following along her workouts. So she has 3 workouts on YouTube. Okay, now if you just go to even Kmart, get yourself some weights, some little dumbbells. I'll show you the dumbbells that I use. Working out with weights, I'm addicted. I love it. Once you do it, like there's all that hype years ago about women getting too muscly and too bulky from using weights, which is complete nonsense. I mean, look at me, and like I've said, I've been using weights for years. Weights are very important, especially for women to do. So incorporate those weights into your workouts. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. And I also do a mixture of HIIT as well, with and without weights, because the HIIT's really good because it burns the fat hours after. It's still burning fat hours after you've completed your workout. So I really like that. I mean, who doesn't love that? So yes, and I walk with Harper and my 2 dogs. So I really enjoy walking as well. I don't no longer have a treadmill. I just have the weights. Good old YouTube on my phone, get that up. And I love Heather's workouts because she starts off with a warm-up, and then you do the workout, and then she incorporates the cool down at the end of the workout. So once you've finished all of Heather's workouts, you know, done for the day, my workout's complete, move on to enjoy the rest of your day. And I love working out in the morning. I may do it midday, like middle of the day, if I didn't in the morning, but afternoon, night, not for me. Not at all for me. I'll walk in the afternoon, that's no worries. But the thought of, you know, especially when I'm working and that, no. I'll get up earlier in the morning, do it in the morning before work. You don't need like these plans, you know, these workout plans, and that's all well and good. You might be somebody that needs that, but really, like I'm a prime example, you don't need those, you know, ebooks and this and that to get in a good workout. You just need to be motivated to want this, like to want to change, to want to see a difference in your body and your mind. And yeah, it all comes down to just motivation. And once you start it, you will become addicted. I can say I'm addicted to working out. Like there'll be days on the weekend I think, no, I won't. And then, you know, a few hours into the day, I'm like, I have to. I don't feel myself, I have to work out. And yeah, I can go for a walk and that's still good, but it's just not enough for me. I haven't got my heart rate up and I haven't got sweaty. So I need that heart rate up and the sweat on for me to feel accomplished for the day. So yeah, but all you need is go to Kmart, you know, somewhere like that, quite inexpensive at Kmart. A lot of mine are from Kmart. And booty bands. I can't speak more highly of booty bands. I use booty bands. I incorporate them a lot in my workouts, and they have changed my legs booty area a lot just from using that resistance of the booty bands. And I've also tried out ankle weights. I have ankle weights in there. Every now and then I might pull them out and do a workout with them. But the booty bands are excellent. If you haven't got them, you need to get yourself a pair of them. Okay, because you can do a lot of workouts with them, and it's not even hard workouts, you know, a lot of it on the floor, you know, just, yeah, so you don't have to be jumping around like a crazy person. Use resistance bands and get a great workout from that. So yeah, on that note, that's that. And what I drink when I'm working out, which I also have for years, I love the Bcaas from Tricep. Yeah, I love the taste of these, and I really look forward to drinking these when I'm working out. Just like a little sweet treat, but healthy for you. Like it tastes very delicious, very fruity. So it helps build lean muscle, supports muscle growth, recovery and repair. It's 100% plant-based, helps to boost energy production, helps in reducing tiredness and fatigue. It's high in vitamin C for healthy immune function, mineral complex for overall health, and it's got a 5-star health rating. So you've got to love that. It's naturally soy-free, naturally gluten-free, vegan-friendly, no nasties, naturally dairy-free, and no GMO. So I love to sip on this during my workout, and then after my workouts, especially if I've done like a weight training workout, I love the protein from Topeka as well. I've been also having these for years as well. There's so many flavours you can get, but I just like to get the vanilla flavour, because if I want to add it to a smoothie, you know, it sort of doesn't, like, I'm not, yeah, chocolate in a protein. I love chocolate, don't get me wrong, but chocolate in a protein's not my thing. I just get vanilla primarily most of the time. Now, this one is ideal for athletes who want the extra support, and it helps you feel fuller and satisfied for longer. Also, obviously a 5-star health rating, and it contributes to growth of lean muscle mass. Now, yeah, I love to take this after I've worked out. Some days I mightn't have time for it and I might miss it, but majority of after my workouts, I'm sipping on the Topeka protein. So on that, that's as far as those goes. And water, so much water. Make sure you're drinking your water, staying hydrated, very important. The first thing that I do when I wake up, once Harper is obviously settled and sorted, is I make my lemon water and apple cider vinegar. Also been doing this for years. I really reckon it helps with the bloat and overall digestion. So that's the first thing I'm putting into my mouth, apart from maybe a glass of water. And then I have coffee. I've got to have coffee. And then after that, I like to work out usually, if I can, fasted. I just always have, like, it doesn't make me feel sick. Some people it does. I can work out fasted. So, and then I'll go into having my breakfast, which is my homemade granola. I've got a video on that. I'll put that link in the description box below. Thermomix, good old Thermomix. And then along with that, I usually try and have Greek yogurt. You want to stay away from those flavoured yogurts, like the Yoplait, you know, with the added fruit. So much sugar, it's ridiculous. You want to stay away from them and just get the plainest yogurt as possible, the most natural. And I'll have some flax seeds in that, and usually fresh blueberries. So that is my go-to breakfast. I can have that every day. I don't get sick of it. Every now and then on the weekends I might have eggs or something like that if Kelvin usually cooks breakfast. So, but that's my go-to quick, simple, easy, healthy breakfast. For lunch, I usually have been having for lunch eggs, baby spinach, cherry tomatoes, mushrooms, sauteed in the fry pan with coconut oil. So that's a go-to breakfast for me when I'm at home. Obviously when you're going into work, it's a lot different. You can't cook that sort of stuff. I used to just take wraps. But yeah, whilst being at home, that's my go-to breakfast. And through my whole pregnancy with Harper, I either had that for breakfast or lunch. So yeah, that's really delicious and very filling as well. So I like that. And then for dinners, mostly everything's done in the Thermomix, and I'm not gluten-free, dairy-free, anything like that. I just eat sort of whatever, in good reason, obviously. We're not big takeaway people. Like, you know, come Friday night, we won't get takeout or anything like that. 99% of the time, it's home cooked meals. Kelvin loves to cook, I love to cook, so that's great for us. You know, here and there we might go out to the pub restaurant for a meal. So that's something, when you do that like that, not like a regular thing, it's something you look forward to, and it's a bit like a treat. So yeah, we'll like to do that every now and then. But yeah, definitely, if I know it sounds terrible, but if there was only, say, a McDonald's, something like that, Hungry Jack's, where I was, I know it's not healthy at all, but if that was the only thing I could have, I would be more inclined to go without and wait till I'm home or near something more nutritious. Like, I don't follow no special diet, you know, it's just, yeah. And I mean, I'm not an expert on this by any means. I'm just an average mum, but it's just little things that I've learned, heard, picked up over my years of this, and it's something I'm really passionate about, health and fitness. So yeah, that's just, yeah, like, I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not none of that. So after I've had my breakfast, then I go on to, this is probably the only thing that I buy that's really, you know, an expense to me as far as health and fitness goes, because I mean, I don't pay a gym membership, like I've said. I'm a beauty chef. The Collagen and Adaptogen Elixirs, I mix them two together in water and have that every day too. I love that, that tastes amazing as well. And I've really found my hair, like I'm really needing to go to the hairdressers. I go next week, but yeah, like growing so quickly, and my nails, like it's, and they're strong, you know. Every now and then, like I may, you know, from being rough or whatever, opening the fridge door too quickly or wrongly or whatever, might snap one or something like that, but they're not like brittle. They don't, you know, how sometimes they split at the sides, and yeah, don't do that. So I really love them, and I've probably been having them for 9 months now. So I keep going back to them. I just, yeah, it's just the one thing that I stick to, apart from, you know, Bcaas and protein powder, obviously, as far as supplementy type things go. And then obviously I have vitamin C. I have my vitamin C, 2 vitamin C's a day. So that's 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C I have a day, which I have for years. I remember my mum giving me and my sister vitamin C's when we were younger. So yeah, vitamin C's, Kelvin has them as well, multivitamin. But, you know, if you're getting, you know, I've always believed that if you're getting the proper amount of sleep, which I know unfortunately a lot of people can't, they don't sleep well, things like that. Like, I understand that, but if you're getting your proper 8 hours sleep a night, okay, and I'm not somebody that can sleep during the day, which is hard for me, having children. You know, everyone tells you to sleep and that, but it's just not me. I can't. I'm a real busy sort of person. I don't very often sit still. I sort of hate that about me, but it's how I am. I'm the happiest when I'm moving, on the go, doing things, keeping busy. So yeah, that's just me. But yeah, sort of, yeah, resting, taking time out for yourself, I know is very important. If I'm going to have downtime, for me, downtime is reading. I'm reading this book by Dr. Rebecca Ray at the moment. It's really quite interesting. I just picked this up from Kmart. So my sort of downtime thing will be maybe reading a few pages of a book, you know, scrolling on my phone, which I know isn't healthy. It's not healthy for your mind at all, but you know, it's just little things that I enjoy. I'm not a big telly person. I'm not a big movie TV person. So for me, it's those types of things. If I'm having downtime, I might do meditation, a stretch. Like I've mentioned, I really love to stretch. So yeah, it's just sort of those things for me, downtime. Like I know a lot of people's downtime is maybe having a glass of wine or something like that, which I don't drink. It's not an interest to me, so I don't drink. I've never found that relaxing to me. But yeah, everyone's different, I suppose. I don't weigh myself. Like, I don't hop on scales. I don't weigh myself. I just go on how I'm feeling within my body, you know, and what I see in the mirror. Like, I don't go on a number on the scales. I never really have. Like, I know back when you're younger, that's sort of the thing to do, see what you weigh on the scales. But as I've gotten older and the things I've picked up, learned over the years, that's the scales, just forget about them altogether. Yeah, so I mean, this is a topic I could go on forever, but I don't want to drag obviously this video out, and Harper's down for a nap now, so I sort of, yeah. But I will show you the weights that I'm using. Now, as you can see, these weights I think are from Kmart, and these might be from Rebel Kmart, I think. Anyway, much of the muchness, but like I said, you'll easily pick up all you need to work out at home at somewhere like Kmart. So go get yourself some weights. Okay, here I have 2 kilo, 4 kilo, 5 kilo, 7 kilo and 10 kilo. Now, it's not very often obviously I use the 10 kilo, but I will show you just a quick little run through of some exercises that I do use for each of the weights that I own here. And then also the booty bands I mentioned. Now, these I've had for years, just from One Flex. Okay, now these are the ones, this material here, this fabric material, are the only ones I would recommend if you're going to purchase any. These ones here, oh, nah. Like, they might work for you, but for me, on their own, no, I can't do it. They roll up. They're just a nuisance even to slip on. These are my go-to booty bands, but I will pair the level 1, level 2, and then this heavy band. I'll pair these together just to add that more resistance. So I do use it with these. I wouldn't use it on its own. It wouldn't do anything for me anyway, not to talk myself up, but I have been using them for a while, so it really, I don't feel a burn or anything from it, so I have to pair them 3 together. But yeah, so now I'll get in and show you what I use these weights all for. Just like 1 or 2 exercises. And remember, when you're working out, it's very important. I heard Fitness Blender saying this when I first started doing their workouts, because sometimes you want to hold your breath when you're working out. It's very important not to do that, because holding your breath stops the oxygen and the blood flow to your muscles. So you want to make sure you're breathing in and out. Now, the 2 kilo weights, it's not very much I use these for, but I will just show you what I use these for. Just goes to show you that over time of working out, you will get stronger and it will be easier, because when I first started, I used these 2 kilo weights for tricep kickbacks. Now, that's so hard for me to think. I mean, just goes to show we all start somewhere, okay? Everybody has, even, you know, obviously people like Michelle Bridges. Michelle Bridges, I think she's just gorgeous, but yeah, just goes to show they'll start somewhere. And now for tricep kickbacks, I use the 4 kilo weights, and some days if I'm feeling really strong, I'll use the 5 kilo weights, but I don't want my form to sort of be sacrificed by the amount of weight that I'm lifting. So I still want to try and stay in the best form ever, because considering all the years I've worked out at home on my own, I've not had, touch wood, I've not had an injury or anything like that. So I think that's pretty good going, considering like I haven't had a personal trainer or anything like that. It's just following YouTubers that I follow, and obviously they, you know, they're qualified in this. So yeah, I'm just going on what they say, and I pick up little things from them. So that's how I've learnt what I know. So your tricep kickback with the 4 kilo weights. But just lift up, just go and pick up any weight. Like, just, you have to go to the shop and get yourself some weights. You really need weights in your home if you're going to work out at home. Obviously at the gym you don't, because they've got all this stuff there. But if you're going to start working out, you want to start working out, go get yourself some weights. I'm really weird. I said to my sister once, I did a workout, I think I was pregnant with her, but I did a workout and I put the weights down, and it's like I know this sounds crazy, it's like my hand sort of missed the grip of the weights. Like, just holding weights like this, like in my hands, just feels really comfortable, like it feels really right for me. So yeah, I know that sounds completely insane, but I just thought I'd share that. 5 kilo, depends how exhausted. I may use these for in and out bicep curls, because I can sort of stay with better form and stay more controlled when using these for biceps, even though I do work my biceps out a fair bit. So I can just do a straightforward bicep curl using the 7 kilos. But I think because you're going, you know, from that movement, so that's one thing to do that, a straight out bicep curl, but then to twist it out and go up really exhausts your muscles. So yeah, I just think these 5 kilos can help me stay better form. Yeah, so that's pretty well all I can think what I choose these for. Yeah, it just depends. There might be other things I just can't think right now. And so, like, I worry that my form isn't as good when I'm using these. And that's also something I'll use the 10 kilo for, to sort of hold it in front of me like that, as you just seen in that workout. So yeah, look, like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm not, you know, I'm just an average Joe, but I wanted to share with you just the things, if there's anything out of this video that you want to take with you or whatever, that I would really love that, you know, if it can just help somebody. So I just felt I wanted to share my health and fitness sort of little tips. They're, like I said, it's not any weird or wonderful secrets or anything, but just what I've learnt and picked up over the years. So, and as far as snacking goes, like, I love to snack, I love to cook, I love to bake. So, you know, things like cookies. I'm not a real cake sort of person, but cookies, you know, slices, all the delicious stuff like that, the delicious naughty stuff. But yeah, and I just do it. I just, yeah, be mindful. I just be mindful of my eating, and yeah, still have a little bit of everything. Now, I do in my coffee, I always only have almond or coconut milk, just depending when I get it shopping. I'm mindful when buying them because a lot of those things can have a lot of crap in it as well, sugars and the rest of it. So you just want to be mindful too when drinking your coconut and almond milk. So you just want to get the most healthiest, cleanest one possible. I love herbal teas. I love my herbal teas. I've just started, probably the last 2 weeks, my mum told me about it, this fat burning tea that she was drinking overnight, and me being me, thought I'll give it a go. And it's also, you know, gets rid of toxins from your body, so that really intrigued me. Just ginger, orange, lemon and 6 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I'll link the recipe down the description box below for if anyone that's interested, but it actually tastes good. Like, I have it every night before bed, last thing, and I just have it in a green tea. So yeah, that's all I've been doing. So that's just a few little things that I do to try and stay fit and healthy. Like I said, anyone can do them, they're no-brainers. So, but yeah, well, I really hoped you enjoyed today's video, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and make sure your notification bell's on so that you don't miss when I upload new videos. See you in my next video.